Support for today's show comes from Skillshare.com. Now, Skillshare is a site where they have thousands of courses and lots of course instructors to help you not just simply professionally, but personally as well. I know I have a number of my classes there, and it's one price per month, and it's unlimited access to content. And they give you a 7-day free trial. So you can take all of my classes that way. And if you decide not to renew, okay, you decided not to renew. I'm fine with that. But I'm just simply saying it's a place where you can learn and grow and not have to worry about spending hundreds of dollars for courses like so many instructors make you do. Again, use the link in the show notes, get a 7-day free trial. It will make a difference in your job search and so much more. And we'll be back in just one moment. This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 2263. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to Friday. I'm being a little playful with today's show. It's again an episode of networking advice from the Godfather. And this one is about reciprocity, something that a lot of you are not as good at as you should be, and it's going to affect your results when you do try connecting with people. Hope you find this show helpful. Hope you give it a great review wherever you listen to it. Please share it on social media. It does help other people discover the show. And we all know folks need help with their job search because most of you do it poorly, to say the least. And that's why you're not getting the results that you want. Also, hope you have a great weekend, and let's get going. Support for today's show comes from HireAct. HireAct is an app for both iOS and Android that I think is ideal if you're looking for work or trying to hire as a startup or a smaller firm aggressively competing with the bigger places for talent. And for a job hunter, if the big places are not for you, or if you want to just look at smaller firms too, startups too, I think this is a great app for you. Now, what you do is, and I've been experimenting with it for a little while now, it's going to let you fill out some basic information, geography, compensation level, and they're going to start feeding jobs to you to apply for. And once a firm is interested, they'll set up a chat with you directly and cut through a lot of the noise of the process. So download the app using the show notes. I think it's really sweet if you're interested in a startup or a smaller organization. Check it out. I like it. And we'll be back. So I'm just going to read this off the screen. I'm going to go into character. Excuse the fact that I'm reading, but I just want to make sure I deliver the line properly. Ready? I've done you this favor. Someday I will ask you for a favor and you will not refuse me. That's Marlon Brando in The Godfather speaking with a funeral home director. Now, people... You keep reaching out to people all the time, the network. And suddenly someone reaches out to you who has been helpful to you, and you act almost in an indignant manner. Get over it. You're asking people for favors. They're entitled to ask favors of you. Recognize there's supposed to be reciprocity in networking. So just remember, the advice from the Godfather. I've done you this favor. Someday I'll ask you for a favor. You shall not refuse me. And they're right to ask you for the favor. You've asked them. They've been helpful to you. Come on. Be generous. If you want to advance professionally, if you want to find work, not just simply in this search, but throughout your career, don't burn your relationships. Make sure that you're always there, being generous with what you offer. So this way you can turn around to someone yourself and say that line, I've done you this favor. Someday I'll ask you. You get the idea. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few things I can do to help you with your job search beyond simply being your coach. First of all, I've got a new book out called The Right Answers to Tough Interview Questions. It is like a cookbook with answers to tons of interview questions that you're going to be asked on interviews. And if you pair it up with my other new book, The Ultimate Job Interview Framework, they are a terrific pair of books to help you with interviewing. In addition, I have a new service where you can practice mock interviews. If you go to thebiggameHunter.us/mock, I've got a service there, very inexpensive, like $99, where we have mock interviews set up. I'm going to be adding more to it very soon, but you can record your answers to them, and then I can critique them and help you perform better on them. You probably have noticed my show notes are pretty thorough with products and services that can help you with your search. And connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Lastly, my website has a ton of great information. That's thebiggamehunter.us. Now, if you're not ready to go there and go through the blog, put the address in your phone, thebiggamehunter.us, Jeff Altman. So this way, when you're ready to go, you have a way of getting back to my website. Hope you have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great!